इसिओमा फन्ड ट्रान्सफर गर्नुभएको रहेछ उहाँलाई धन्यवाद दिन चाहन्छु 50 रुपैयाँको फन्ड ट्रान्सफर गर्नुभएकोमा हामीले इसिओमा मार्फत यो थियो ओभरको सेकेन्ड बल डट बल राखियो कुनै पनि रन रहेन र डट बल रहेसँगै ओभरको तेस्रो बल गर्ने क्रम सन्दीप लामिछाने यसपालि यो बल लेग साइडमा प्रहार गर्ने कोसिस गर्दा बल गयो सर्ट लेगतर्फ र फिल्डर त्यहाँ तैनात रहँदा त्यहाँ रहेको फिल्डरले यो बल रोकिदिएका छन् डट बल राखिएको छ यो ओभरमा लगातार दुईटा डट बल राख्न पुगे सन्दीप लामिछाने आफ्नो आठौँ ओभरको स्पेल लिएर बलिङ गर्न आएका उनी यस अगाडिको ओभरमा उनलाई पहिलो सफलता प्राप्त भएको थियो र उनी अर्को सफलताको खोजीमा छन् र सन्दीप लामिछाने चौथो बल गर्नको लागि बलिङको लागि ओभर द विकेट तयार हुँदै आक्रमण गर्नको लागि दौड लगाउने छन् सन्दीप लामिछानेको ओभरको चौथो बल यसपालि भने बललाई डिफेन्स गर्न पुगे बललाई डिफेन्स गरिदिए सहजै कुनै पनि रन निकाल्ने मौका रहेन र यो डट बल राखियो फेरि पनि र डट बल रहेसँगै अब मात्र 2 बल बाँकी छ 37 ओभर खेल सकिन् ओभरको पाँचौँ बल लिए
3 dot balls on the trot. Has cut. This time there will be runs. There is the chase, but the ball will win the race. 4 runs.
Yeah, not a bad ball, but just a super shot from and 62 for 4.
Okay, so Dipendra Singh Aire will come into bowl now. That's an interesting ploy. The skipper is looking for wickets. They've realized that they haven't been able to extract those from their usuals. So why not give it to the man who can do no wrong?
Yeah, Dipendra Singh Aire has become a usual now. He bowls a lot for Nepal, and he bowls at very important times of the game. So in the middle overs or even in the 20 over format, you see him coming in and bowling some really quick overs. Very effective. Doesn't spend a lot of time, doesn't give a lot of time for the batters to settle. And between the two deliveries, he's always looking to come back and bowl as quick as possible. Always ready, always raring to go, full of energy. Really enjoy watching him play, and he's the kind of a bowler or a cricketer you would want to pay and come and watch. That's the class of Dipendra Singh Aire. Really wonderful athlete in all three aspects of the game.
Well, indeed, one of those special talents that we've seen coming from Nepal, and we just appreciate his efforts in the field. There's nothing that one can think he does wrong. A single to end the over. 38 gone. USA 166 for 4. So 75 for Smith Patel and 42 for Sai Teja. But then the juncture at which these 2 wickets fell almost felt like it could derail a very smooth flowing USA batting, Shoaib.
Yeah, that wicket definitely has changed the face of the game. As Lalit Rajbanshi comes back into the attack. Left arm spinner. Not a bad idea to bring him back into the attack. He too will be raring to go now. Looking for a wicket. As Shayan Jahangir comes and takes a quick single. Pakistan-born Shayan Jahangir now playing for US, just like a lot of other colleagues of his coming from India. Milind Kumar, an example, you were talking about him. Born in Delhi, played a lot of cricket, played for in the IPL as well, for RCB and for Delhi Daredevils as well. Was in the squad and then from there moved on to US. Also worked at the ONGC in India, that's the Oil and Natural Gas Corporation, one of the teams that do really play well in the domestic circuit. So yes, again, a lot of experience between these two.
Well, yeah, ONGC reminds me of good old playing days of mine, where a dear friend of mine, RP Singh, used to play for ONGC. Played a couple of games against him. Trying to take a quick single.
Ooh.
And beautifully done so. Good calling. Played that shot, was convinced that they will complete that single. Though a little stutter at the start, but apart from that, all good.
There was a run. It was just the stutter that made it look like it was too close. But in the end, they managed to get a run. Brings Shayan Jahangir on strike. Has played the first-class cricket back in Pakistan for the Pakistan International Airlines, the PIA.
Never too easy to leave everything that you've done in your home country and then to move to a new nation, settle in and restart. Mind you, for players that look for residency in another countries, they have to spend, there is a qualification process. We'll talk about that after this over. 39 gone. It's 168 for 4. Dipendra Singh Aire will continue his exploits with the ball. This time down the leg side. Big chase and the ball just slows down near the boundary line. A few runs will be added to the total. We're talking about players who move from their home country to a new nation. In case of USA, also teams like UAE, where players from India and Pakistan have found their new cricketing home. Regulation states that meanwhile, there's uppishly played, and has he taken it clean? Yes, he has. Beautifully taken near the boundary line. Shayan Jahangir trying to go for the big one, but Arif Sheikh near the boundary line takes a catch, and Dipendra Singh Aire has done what he was called for.
Yeah, the magic works. The wonder kid, the wonder man, Dipendra Singh Aire does wonders for his team yet again as he brings another breakthrough, another important wicket. It is Shayan Jahangir who will have to walk back, looking to accelerate. He scored 11 of 17, but now will have to take the long walk back as Nepal get their 5th wicket. USA 171 for 5.
So it's going to be Shubham Ranjane, 31-year-old, making his debut today at the Dubai International Cricket Stadium. Big shout! No, you don't want to be called out on the first ball on your debut.
Yeah, early nerves, jitters. Just imagine the thought process and the kind of emotions that would be running through his heart and mind right now. Good ball there. Some turn for Dipendra Singh Airi. The umpire thinks it was missing the stumps. As a debutant, Ranjane will want to just ensure that gets off the mark. That is supposed to be his first and primary motive. Get that first run on the board.
I say this story very, very often. And this story is from the great Sachin Tendulkar. I met him once, I spoke to him and I said that how difficult is it? Or is it the most difficult thing to cross over from 99 to 100 psychologically? He said, no, there's something more difficult. And that is to cross over from 0 to 1. And I reckon that's exactly the challenge Shubham would be facing. End of the 40th, USA 171 for 5. Lalit Rajbanshi. 6 overs, just 15 runs. Look at that economy. He's been exceptional. Though not rewarded with a wicket, but I tell you the pressure that he has put in to the batters, unparalleled. Runs on the first ball, and they'll bring Ranjane to strike.